Hey everyone, this is Gabe with Rocket Shipping. Today it's Wednesday and I'm starting a new series that the plan is to post every Wednesday, hold myself accountable, and it's going to be called In the Weeds Wednesday. Each week I'm going to break down some freight terminology and go into the weeds on what it means and kind of some boring topics. But I hope some of you find some value in it and maybe get some education for either your sales reps or maybe your employees at your company to know a little bit more about freight classing, FAKs, NMFC codes, how that works and why. So today's topic is density-based classification versus NMFC codes and specific codes for specific products and what the difference is. Density-based is what I tell my sales reps and what I've learned and what I operate with is the safe way to avoid reclasses. You've basically got a sliding scale of pounds per cubic foot, which is a PCF number. If it's very light, if it's a couch, a sofa, it's very low density, it's going to be class 300 or 250. If it's very heavy, if it's a 4x4 pallet of steel or iron, it's going to be closer to class 55 or 70. That's the sliding scale, and it is completely dependent on the PCF number that is generated by the length, the width, the height, and the weight. And it generates a number and it puts you into a freight class. However, the freight market is really inundated or convoluted with this classing system. It's completely messed up. There's also specific NMFC codes for specific items. So you might be able to ship a cabinet instead of shipping it at density based. You could ship it as NMFC 080080. And that would be a credenza NOI, and you might be able to get away with shipping it at class 125. The price is going to be about $100 less, or 20% less, because it's class 125, not class 250. The only thing that does, though, is it opens you up to reclasses. The carriers then inspect that. They might charge you an inspection fee, a re-verification fee, and the reclass, and it's going to cause you issues with billing variances. So obviously, the safe way is density. The smart way might be using a specific NMFC code, and the real answer is you need a consultant, whether it's within your company or you're using a company like Rocket Shipping, to kind of guide you through what you can get away with and what's fair, what you can dispute and win, or where you should just be using the density to avoid the billing errors. Challenging you guys, please put some comments in and tell me what you think of the NMFC guidelines and that whole system. I appreciate it. We'll see you next week on Wednesday for this series.